Hey, what's up everyone? Let's continue with conservation of linear momentum. The question says two identical billiard balls move in opposite directions and they collide. If the first ball has a velocity of 2v to the right before the collision and v to the left after the collision, find the velocity in terms of v of the second ball after the collision given that its velocity before the collision was 4v to the left. So there's a lot to unpack here. Let's break it up. So I've got ball one. So let's just call that, yeah, ball one, that's fine. What do we know about it? So I know the mass of the ball, let's just call it m. I know the velocity before, so vi, the initial velocity. They tell us that it is 2v to the right. I'm going to choose right as positive here. So it's going to be plus 2v. Then the vf is going to equal v to the left, so minus v. Then for ball 2, what information do we know? Since we know that the balls are identical, the mass is going to be the same, so m is equal to m. The initial velocity of the ball, they tell us was 4v to the left, so minus 4v. The vf is what we want. We don't know what that is. So we know that the total linear momentum in an isolated system is conserved, so the sum of the momentum before is going to equal the sum of the momentum after. So for ball 1, the mass is m, the initial velocity is 2v. For ball 2, the mass is m, the initial velocity is minus 4v. Then afterward, the mass of the first ball is m and its velocity is minus v, plus the second ball has a mass of m and its velocity is vf. Now we just need to simplify. So m times 2v is 2mv, and then m times minus 4v is minus 4mv. We can then simplify. So 2mv minus 4mv is minus 2mv, and that's equal to m times minus v is minus mv plus m multiplied by vf. Now let's simplify here. I'm going to take the minus mv across, so that's going to give me plus mv, and that's going to equal m times vf. So minus 2mv plus mv is minus mv is equal to m times vf. I can divide by m on both sides. That means minus v is equal to vf. Remember that this is minus v to the right because I chose right as positive. So that means my vf is equal to v to the left. Now let's take a look at the last question here. A 4 kilogram gun and bullet combination fires a bullet of mass 350 grams at 200 meters per second. Determine the velocity of the gun recoil. So we've got let's just sketch this out. We've got a kind of a gun here. Don't know what kind of gun that is. And we are shooting a bullet. So the mass of the bullet and the gun is equal to 4 kilograms. Then there's a shooting, the bullet leaves the gun and the gun will recoil, meaning the gun moves slightly back. So just ignore the sketch. The gun is going to move backward. The bullet now is moving in this direction, and here's the bullet. The bullet has a mass of 350 grams and the VF of the bullet is 200 meters per second. So if the bullet has a mass of 350 grams, it means that the mass of the gun only is going to be 4 minus 0.35, because 350 grams is 0.35 kilograms, and that's equal to 3.65 kilograms, which is the mass of the gun. So we can then use conservation of linear momentum to work out the recoil of the gun. We can say that the sum of the momentum before the collision is equal to the sum of the momentum after the collision. So before the collision, we have a mass of 4 kilograms and it's not moving, so the velocity is 0. That's equal to the mass of the bullet is 350 grams, which is 0.35 kilograms. The velocity of the bullet, let's choose right as positive. The bullet is moving at 200 meters per second to the right, so positive. And then plus The mass of the gun is 3,65, and then we are multiplying this by whatever the final velocity of the gun is going to be. Now we can simplify. So we can simplify and then solve for VF. VF, which is the velocity of the gun, is going to equal minus 19,18 meters per second. Remember, this is to the right. So that means VF is going to equal plus 19,18 meters per second to the left. The gun will recoil, meaning it will go to the left. And that's 2 more questions done for the conservation of linear momentum. If you stuck around till the end, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you in the next one.